Hey there! So for this video, I wanted to do my favorite one shadow look because it's very simple, it's very easy because it only takes one eyeshadow. It's very simple, it's easy to do even if you're a beginner because it only takes one shadow, and you really only need a fluffy brush. So that's what I'm gonna be using today, is a fluffy brush. They look dirty, but I promise they're clean. I'll probably use this guy and this guy today. Floofy, 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 floofy. So for this one shadow look, I like to use a duochrome eyeshadow just because it gives a little bit more dimension. It gives a little bit more excitement since you're only using one shadow. You can't really do much with that one shadow. So I like to use a duochrome shadow. My favorite, absolute favorite one to use is this one by Urban Decay. It is called Lounge, and it is just gorgeous and I love it. And I think I got this sample size in some subscription box. I don't know. But I will do some swatches for you just so you can see. Oh, that is such a delicate little guy. And it is just gorgeous. I love the different colors. So beautiful. I also got out a couple of other examples, some other things that I would use for this look. One of them is a loose shadow by Naked Cosmetics. I already have it open and ready to go. It's gonna be really, really similar. Yeah. They are definitely very, very similar. I don't even know where I got this one from. I probably got it from a friend, but they are very similar to each other. Obviously, it's gonna be easier to go with a pressed shadow than it is a loose pigment because these get everywhere and are all over the place. I have this one, which is called Borealis. I've used this in a recent look and I did enjoy it. It's not as pigmented as I thought it would be, so we'll do a little swatch. Just so we can see. And this one is a little bit darker and the shift is obviously not as good as the other ones. This one's a little bit darker. It's more sparkly. I don't know if you can see that. There's more sparkle in it than there is. It's more exciting on the finger than it is on the swatch. The other one that I have is in Supernova. I've never used this one before, but it's very, very pretty. And I really like it. It's kind of like purplish, reddish, goldish, maroonish, plummish, whatever you want to call it. And I'll swatch that one. They both kind of like come out brown, but like on the finger, it looks better. Hold on, let me swatch the other one on the finger. You can kind of see the glitter in that one. And then the last one that I have that I would use for this look as well as the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in Patchwork. And I will swatch this one as well. This one is a little bit different. It's not the same kind of formula as the other pressed shadows. This is kind of like a wet formula to it, but it's very nice. So that one's a little bit bluer. I'll probably do two different eye looks. Obviously both of them one shadow. I will do the my favorite, which is Urban Decay Lounge, and then I'll do the other eye. I'll probably use Supernova since I've never used that one before. I would say I would use the Naked Cosmetics, but it's so similar to Urban Decay that I just kind of want to do something a little bit different on both eyes just so you can see the difference. Oh, one more. I can't really do a swatch because it's dried out and it's dead, but Also, another Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in Bay. Mine is completely destroyed, but that is a very beautiful duochrome shade as well, and I would recommend using that one as well. Like I said, I can't do a swatch because it's dried out and it's dead, but I do recommend using that one. Okay, so I'm gonna do Urban Decay Lounge on my right eye, and then we'll do Supernova on the left eye. But we're gonna take a fluffy brush and you're just gonna dip right in. I always like to tap off the excess so we don't have too much, because you can always build it up. And I'm gonna start right in the center, and we're gonna do lots of swirling motions. So lots of circular motions. We can even do some windshield wipers back and forth in the crease. And your crease is where your brow bone is, which is right underneath your eyebrow. And then you'll feel an indent in between your eyeball. That's your crease. So we're gonna do windshield wiper motions in the crease. And you're done. No, I'm just kidding. And you're just gonna keep doing that over and over and over again until you get your desired look. I like to start in the corner because I do like it to be a little bit darker in the corner of my eye. That's just me personally. And then bring it all the way into the inner corner of the eye. And I've actually been really liking taking my shadow all the way up to the eyebrow, but we're not gonna do that today. I'm gonna dip in one more time. It's such a little pen. Pen. I'm a little pen. Anyway. And just keep doing that circular motion, windshield wiper in the crease. And then if you would like to, you can bring it down under the eye. I don't normally like to bring it too far in. I only like to keep it on the outer corner. And then to blend out those edges, that's when this big fluffy brush is gonna come in and clean, completely clean, nothing on it, completely clean. And you're just gonna blend that outer edge so that it doesn't give that harsh line. So it looks like you have a transition shade down, but we don't. We're just blending it out. And you see the difference from that last shot. And you're just gonna keep repeating those steps until you get the desired look that you want. And I'm definitely gonna go back in because I want more color on there. If you want more color, instead of swirling it around, we're gonna tap it on. And that way, we get that duochrome look really in there. I think I'm gonna go in one more time. And if you really want to, you can go in with a flatter brush. All my brushes are dirty. A flatter brush like this. Just fell apart on me. It's very rude and disrespectful. Look at this. I'm just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Anyway, so we're gonna take this fluffy brush, go back in again. And again, we're just gonna tap it on so that we really get that duochrome look going on. And if you really, really wanted to, you could put it on with your finger. This is a very soft shadow. And just place it on where you want. And then again, for those edges, remember that fluffy brush, that clean, clean, fluffy brush around those edges, right up to that eyebrow. And blend. Blendy, blendy, blendy. And that is pretty much it. So now we're gonna go do the other side, like I said, with Supernova. Same concept. And I've never used this shadow, so I don't really know how she's gonna do. So we'll learn together. Tap off the excess. Start small. Circular motions, windshield wiper motions. This does not blend out as well as that other shadow. Maybe we did not need to tap off the excess, but that's okay. So we're gonna go back in again. There we go. Now we're getting some pigment. And like I said, I like to start out in the corner and then bring it into the inner corner. So I like a little bit more pigment on the outer corner than on the inner corner. And if you like something different, that's totally fine. It is your eyelid. You can do what you want with it. I feel like it looks really patchy. It doesn't look that bad in the mirror behind me, but, or behind you. It's not behind me. That would be back there. I'm gonna go in with my clean floofy brush and blend out those edges. Let me see if applying it with my finger would be a better option. To get a little bit more pigment going on. Okay, that looks a little bit better because I can see the glitter coming off there. You can see that glitter there a little bit better. Cool. Going off a little bit more. And then I like to bring it down just a little bit for underneath the eye. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Just like the other side. Fluffy. Clean fluffy brush. And again, blend out those edges. I kind of look like I have a black eye now. Oh, it's not that bad. Also, what I like to do to clean up the edges is just take the sponge that I used for my foundation and just pat along the edges. It isn't gonna make it perfect, but I'm not the type of person that I want it to be like absolutely perfect. But I feel like this sometimes helps clean up the edges if they get a little bit too out of hand. Anyways, I still recommend using Urban Decay Lounge. That's my favorite, and it's still my favorite to use for a one shadow look. And I normally pair this with my favorite nude lipstick, which is Jeffree Star's Celebrity Skin. This is my absolute favorite lip to pair with this eye. I don't know if I would necessarily pair it up with this eye. I wouldn't even do this eye. Like, I almost want to wash it off and just do this to that side, which I actually might do. So I will be back. Okay, I'm back. I just redid this eye because I hated it, and I put some mascara on, and I did things with my hair. But this is the final look. and it took very little effort because you only need to use one eyeshadow, and this is Lounge by Urban Decay. I've only said it about 8,000 times. And I like to pair this specific eye look with Jeffree Star's Celebrity Skin. But yeah, this is the look. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. I hope you like this little tutorial. Let me know if you'd like to see more. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment, whatever. Just have a good life, I guess. Have a good day. Bye, pals.